Hi everyone, welcome to Acads. So today I shall be giving you an insight into how we are going to be learning general awareness with the use of flashcards. Now I don't have to reiterate the importance of general awareness for RBI Grade B examination. If anybody who's been seriously considering the exam would know that in phase 1 there are 80 questions from out of 200 that you get from general awareness. And believe it or not, you are capable of finishing off those questions within a span of 15 to 20 minutes just if you have by hearted everything and you know what to mark for what question. It is not like quant reasoning or English that you might get a very difficult question being asked which you haven't practiced before, or like English which is very dicey that even if you think that you know the answer you might not. GA is as simple as black and white. Either you know it or you don't know it, and there are higher chances of knowing it with just a little bit of conscious effort and actively recalling whatever you've learned through the span of this 1 month. So for RBI Grade B examination, we are essentially required to cover about 4 to 5 months of general awareness before the actual date of the exam. Now since the exam is scheduled to be held on March 6th this year, so we are covering GA starting from October, November, December, January and February. And it is not like you can leave the February GA, you will have to do that as well, because very recent GA is also asked in the examination. In fact, February and January will hold much more importance than October, November and December. Now, how we are going to incorporate the flashcard technique into learning and by-hearting the GA. Now, you might be aware that we had a GA capsule last year which actually was able to produce about 60 plus questions from the 80 questions that you get for the phase 1 examination. And most of our learners were able to ace the phase 1 examination just because they had an edge with the general awareness part. QRE, you need to have a basic level of understanding so that you don't stand behind the race, but then general awareness can really make a difference and take you one notch up. So here we have one of the sections of the GA capsule, that is the appointments. Now appointments are asked from different heads. Like you might be asked government based appointments, that who has been appointed as a committee member or any new minister or any auditor or commissioner or anything like that. Then institutions are again very important. You might be asked the chairman or the whole time members, or any vacancies being arising or any changes in different institutions. Then banks, of course, because RBI is into the banking sector, so banks are also become important. MD, CEO, chairman, everything. Also some important companies we will be covering, not every random company that we will be covering, but the big ones, yes. Then international appointments are also very important for international organization, international companies, or in the government, international government, if there is any change. Say, for instance, US elections happen, so you need to be aware of who has been elected and who has been defeated. And then brand ambassadors is another part which is very important. And then there is defense, sports and everything. So here we have the appointments from the month of October to December all in one place. Now these are about 100 appointments. Now with the use of flashcards, you can actually learn and keep on revising these very fast and very efficiently, so as to get it embedded into your memory. Let's see how we do it. So you might be aware how we make the REM. So we're going to go to practice document, and I'm going to do it without spaced repetition. So yes, okay, let's begin. So I'm going to start afresh. Now we are being asked the MPC appointments. So this is the first answer. Then what I will do is, if I know an answer, I will either press L or press comma if I know the answer well. And if I don't know the answer well, I will press an M. What will M do? M will actually not reduce the number of flashcards that we have here, and instead keep asking me that question again and again till I by heart it. Now this I suppose I knew, so I will press an L. Then the next REM is there, so I will give the answer Shashank Bhide. Then I will press an L again, and then I have the next answer, Professor Jayant Verma. So there are 3 MPC appointees this year. Then I go to the next REM. Okay, the chairman of Association of Mutual Funds in India. I'm afraid I don't know this one. So I didn't know that it's Nilesh Shah. So what I will do here is, you have to be very true to yourself when you practice these flashcards. Do not give yourself a false sense of hope that you know this, because it will not do good to anybody. So now here what I will do, I will press an M. Now closely observe the number of flashcards that you're given here. It's 128 as of now. And when I press an M, the number of flashcards don't reduce, because I haven't practiced that flashcard. I did not recall, I couldn't revise. That's why that flashcard will be asked from me again after some time as per the app. Now the MD CEO of India Post Payment Bank, it's J. Venkatramu, so I press an L. Then the Dhanlakshmi Bank, 3-member interim committee has been appointed, which is held by G. Subramaniam Iyer. Then we have CMD of JNK Bank, and so on and so forth. You go on doing this. For those that you don't know, you press an M. For those that you know, you press an L, and you will be good to go. Alright, so in a similar fashion, you will be given the GA capsule as well as the flashcards, which will actually help you retain and revise everything that you're doing from the GA capsule, because GA is definitely not just about reading it at once, but also about reincorporating it in your head so that you remember it. We are soon launching our GA course, so stay tuned and all the very best.